Hey! This is the video that I decided to make. I tried to make it before, but it was all over the place. I made it the same day that I made the last video with Tyson, but it was all over the place. It ended up being like 2 minutes of usable footage, and none of it was actually showing off the stuff that I actually wanted to show. So we're here now. I took heavy inspiration from the setup tour that Ethan Nestor did like 5-6 years ago now. So you walk in through the curtains of this big door to see this. The setup. The office. Play office theme music. I don't know. There is acoustic panels all across the walls here. I have no idea how much they actually do, but they look cool, so I have them. Coming over to the TV area, which I don't use as much as I probably should, but I have games right here for the PS4, Switch, and Wii and Wii U at the bottom. TVs, TCL 55-inch. Nothing's but it was the cheapest TV I saw at Best Buy. Sony bookshelf speakers. Sitting on the IKEA Besta with I've got the Sony cheapest receiver for the speakers too. PS5 controllers here. That one is currently empty other than my Wii U. This one has some interesting stuff in it. So let's go over here to see the PS5, and underneath I've got some audio equipment and some lenses. Dummy battery for this camera for when it's on the tripod. Going over to here, I've got a couch, big couch, that'll be my bed eventually. And I've got a couple pod mics on some Amazon Basic stands and some 15-foot XLR cables. And I have a spare one right now that'll probably act as a somewhat C-stand thing. That's pretty much everything for that part of the office. So now it's on to the big part. The desk. Wow. Such amazing stuff. Starting off with the monitors, I've got a Samsung 27-inch display for the side screen. I have it in portrait mode. And then the main screen is the MSI's cheapest 165Hz monitor, also 27-inch. Below that is what my microphones plug into, which is the Focusrite 2i2. It's the 3rd generation. Then a Stream Deck that Tyson built me. Have Edifier speakers, the 1280Ts I think. But those are pretty good. My main microphone is still the Blue Spark on a Samsung. It's difficult to remember because there's Samsung SUNG and Samsung SON, but 38-inch boom arm for this mic, and then over on this side I've got the Blue Ember and my pair of Philips Fidelio X3s. Pretty good headphones for the price, although since I bought them they went from $275 Canadian to $350, so it's a good thing I bought them when I did. Wallpaper I custom made in Photoshop because I wanted it to have something on this screen and not just an image of a car, even though it's a cool ass car. It's the Porsche 911, and yeah, Porsche and then Porsche on the actual badge on the car. I don't know. Then there's the lights I have. That's the Amaran P60X. And then for the side light I have a Philips Hue play bar. Is it the play bar? I don't know. Also I have a Philips Hue strip behind the TV for like background stuff. But now I guess it's just onto the actual PC. I have a Secret chair too. It works for chairing. Pretty good chair, honestly. Okay, so I've got a 12700K and a 3070 from Gigabyte, the Eagle I think it is. I have 32 gigabytes of Corsair Vengeance RAM on an MSI Tomahawk motherboard. Corsair 750 watt power supply, MSI AIO, that's 280 millimeters, and it's all in the Fractal Design Pop Air. And I also have some hard drives and stuff in there too, but honestly, that is pretty much the whole setup. That is the entire setup. This is where you normally sit, kind of. You're further back normally, but that's how light looks. That's why light is like this. But I guess now it's time for you to fuck off.